Hey everybody, welcome to Movie Time. I'm Sean. Alright guys, I just want to switch it up with you today. We're going to start off with trailers that came out this week. Funny trailer came out this week, Sex Tape. Check out the Red Band trailer. I will put the link down below. Really funny. Seems like a really just very natural film coming out, and I can't wait to see it. Jason Segel looks pretty awesome in this. He looks like he's going to have a good time in this one. I think it's going to kind of be comparative to Forgetting Sarah Marshall, and I think it's going to be a really funny movie. I think this is a type of movie Cameron Diaz can do a really good job in, and I'm just really excited about this one. It looks really funny, and I can't wait to see this one in theaters. Second trailer that dropped this week is starring Scarlett Johansson. It is the Lucy trailer. This one looks really, really interesting. A little bit of a sci-fi movie without like space, aliens, and all that kind of stuff involved, but with some like weird, crazy, mind-altering like chemicals that, I don't know, it just looks really weird and really interesting. I can't wait to see where this movie goes with what it's already giving us in the trailer. In the trailer, it gives you pretty much a base of what the story's about, and I just want to see where it goes from there. This trailer is showing a lot of promise for the movie, and again, I am really excited about this movie. The last trailer that came out this week is actually more of like a teaser. It is for Expendables 3. I'm really excited about this movie. I think the cast, I mean, it's all the big guys, big name people from, you know, I don't know, 20 years, 30 years of filmmaking, dudes that are in all kinds of action movies. It's all of them put together, a big melting pot. It's going to be fun. It's going to be explosive. You got some new people in there. You got Wesley Snipes, Antonio Banderas, Kelsey Grammer of all people. You got Kellen Lutz, Ortiz, what's his name? He's a boxer. You have this other guy named Powell. I've never heard of him in my life. Ronda Rousey. It's going to be big this time. I think it's going to be really big. And I'm excited for this. I want to see some explosions, and I hope it is still that hard R rating where guys' arms getting blown off and being shot in the head and all kinds of things. I'm really excited about that movie. 3 trailers, teaser, everything that came out this week. I'm really excited about, and I'm just can't wait to see what happens. Now on to the announcements, guys. Kevin Feige announced this week that he, as well as his compatriots, people that are working with him with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, have the Marvel Cinematic Universe mapped out until 2028. It is 2014 right now. 2014, and he says he has it mapped out until 2028. 14 more years of Marvel movies mapped out, going to go this way, that way, and the other. I really think it's nice that he has an idea, a plan, an outline. I really like that. I like that he's prepared. I thank him for that. You know, there are some other people in Hollywood, some other companies, DC, that aren't exactly even making an outline probably for the next 4 years, it seems. And so this is kind of refreshing that they're doing this. I just hope that they don't have like a written in stone type of attitude towards this, because anything could change. Attitudes and preferences in movies and genres can change. The audience's likes and dislikes can change. All kinds of things can change. So maybe a movie they have coming out in maybe, let's just say 2020 might be different from a movie they have, you know, listed in 2020. So hopefully they're flexible, but I definitely like the plans they have. I just wonder what they can do after Thanos in number 3. I mean, there can be Secret Invasion coming up pretty soon if they do have it planned out, and that would be awesome. Maybe if not a Secret Invasion, they could do Civil War, Planet Hulk. I mean, some big storylines they can do, and it would be pretty awesome. I do think, though, if they go these routes with these characters, they're going to have to approach this in the James Bond style of casting, and they're going to have to recast some of their main characters. Robert Downey Jr. not going to want to do Iron Man forever and ever. They're going to have to recast that. Captain America, Chris Evans, he doesn't want to do too much acting after Captain America, after his contract stuff. He wants to direct, so he might have to recast him. Thor, Chris Hemsworth, you don't know if he's going to want to do it. How long does he want to do it? He says that he loves the character. You know, they all love it, but how long can they really do it? Some of them want to be able to branch out and do other things. So as long as they're flexible, I really like the idea of this plot, this outline, and I'm really happy that they have their heads in the right direction, heading in the right direction. I really like it. So really big director Ridley Scott is working on a project right now. He is working on a Halo feature. When I say the word feature, I don't mean a feature film. The reason I say feature is because that's what's been stated, and it hasn't been specified whether or not it is a film, it is a short film, it is cartoon. It hasn't been really stated. It said a feature in everything I've seen so far. I'm really excited about this. Though Prometheus has its holes, it has its ups and downs in it. I did think it was a wonderful movie to look at. I do think that he can possibly bring some of that, that good-looking aspect to it, to the Halo franchise, if they were to make this into a film. I do think that he can be successful with this. I do think he can be successful with this. But I am a little worrisome about this, though, because this is something really difficult to do. It is a game franchise, and a lot of people mess up when they're trying to bring this to big screen. Halo has a rich story. It's a first-person shooter, but it has so much story behind it. The world of Halo is huge. It has so much there to draw from. This feature that Scott's working on is following a biologically engineered, like super Spartan type dude, but not Master Chief. So, I mean, like I said, lots of options, lot to draw from here. This character can go any different way that they want it to go. As long as they're true to the lore of Halo, I'm all for it. I want to see this world, and even if it's from Ridley Scott's eyes or Neil Blomkamp, I don't care. I want to see it. I want to see it visualized on a screen. I want to see something like it. So I have my fingers crossed for this. Hopefully, it is successful as much as I want it to be, and I hope that it doesn't come out like 10 years down the line and they keep on pushing it back. They have announced this, and I want them to follow through with it. So don't tease us. Please finish the product that you guys have spoken about. And a last bit of news, it's a little weird. They announced the characters who are playing the voices of two characters in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming up, produced by Michael Bay and directed by someone else other than Michael Bay, but it still looks like him directing. Leonardo is going to be voiced by Johnny Knoxville. That's a little weird. Take that in. And Splinter is going to be voiced by Tony Shalhoub. Even weirder. Johnny Knoxville has never been this leading man. I do think that he has the ability to play a serious role, but he's never really done it. I think he can do it, though, because he has a charismatic charm to him in his roles when he acts. So I would like to see what he can do. I am just worried that it's going to fall through. People are going to see his name, and then they're going to instantly be adverse to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I hope that doesn't have anything to do with it. Tony Shalhoub, I playing Splinter. I don't know about that one at all. I feel worse about Tony Shalhoub playing Splinter than I do Johnny Knoxville playing Leonardo. I don't know how to feel about that one. I know Tony Shalhoub from Monk. When I think of Splinter, I don't think of Monk. So that's got me worried a bit. But at the same time, if Sean Astin could play Raphael in the cartoon that's going on right now, I think Johnny Knoxville can do it. What I do think is, as I was looking around on the internet, and I saw one of the opinions about this whole casting, and I think I fall in line with this, that they shouldn't have announced these people as the voices. They shouldn't have even gotten these people as the voices. The main attraction of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You don't get to see their faces. This isn't it's a live action, but it isn't like people's faces painted green. You see a turtle. You see a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in the movie. And unlike an animation, like the big craze right now, you do a Pixar movie and you just get all these name actors just to build up your tentpole movie. In this one, you don't need to do that. You just need some voices who sound the specific way you want Leo to sound, Michelangelo to sound, Donatello to sound, Raphael to sound, And when you put, or Splinter in that case as well, when you put these two names on something like Leonardo and Splinter, you are creating a divide, a major divide, I think. And I think it's going to be really tough to come back from if they advertise this too much. If they push this right in front of your face, Johnny Knoxville's Leonardo, Tony Shalhoub's Splinter, this is not going to end well for the movie. And I really want this movie to come out and be successful. So, man, from a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lover to all you guys, I'm worried about this casting. And let me know what you guys think. So in theaters this week you have 3 movies. Let me talk about 2 movies real quick. One is called Goodbye World, starring Adrian Grenier. I am excited for this movie for one reason and one reason only. It is because it is a martial law / apocalyptic movie. I love that stuff. I eat it up. And even though it's getting terrible reviews on IMDb, Metacritic, and all that stuff, I'm still excited for this. I am not going to see it in the theater, obviously, but I'm excited for this when it comes out on DVD, Blu-ray, to rent this and see what happens. I love these movies. Second movie is In the Blood, starring Gina Carano, and that right there is the only reason I'm excited for this, because she's a badass, lovely woman, and I will let her choke me out whenever she wants. But I'm excited about her because I want to see her in more movies. So yeah, I'm excited about that one too. Again, wait till DVD, Blu-ray though. The big movie this week, we all know what it is, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. You haven't seen it yet? You should go out to the theaters right now and go watch it. I'm going to go see it this weekend. I am going to enjoy it, I'm pretty sure. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I've read some reviews. I've read reviews for positive aspects about it. I've read reviews that have negative aspects about it. And I think overall, I think some of the negative reviews, you got to be careful when you review things. And I'm learning this over the time that I've been doing my own stuff, that if you speak a certain way, use certain words, you come off very one-sided, very biased. And some of the reviews I read were pretty even keel, but then there's a good portion of the reviews I read that were negative that just sounded like pure bias. Like maybe they're DC fanboys or just they just don't like superhero movies, like genre films, or what they view as a genre film. From the people that give it positive reviews, that they talk about how this is like such a story, not just a superhero story, it's just a story about a hero, a man with humanity, and they talk in these reviews and they build it up, and so they say it's more than just a superhero movie. It's a political thriller and things of that nature. So I can't wait to see what it is. I'm excited about it either way. And I'm going to go be watching it on Sunday, and I can't wait to see it. Hopefully, I can give you guys a special edition of Movie Time for you guys this Sunday. Yeah, after the movie's over. Hopefully, we could put that up, and hopefully, it's a good time. I'm really excited about this one. All right, guys, time for Movie of the Week. Quickie review on this one. Dallas Buyers Club. You have, in this movie, 2 Academy Award winners from this year. Best Actor, Matthew McConaughey. Best Supporting Actor, Jared Leto. Go see this movie. It's a great movie. I feel that both actors, I think both of them could have been nominated for Best Actor. Even though Jared Leto is a supporting actor, in a sense, I feel like his character played a prominent role in this film. And I feel like he didn't back down from Matthew McConaughey for 1 second in this film. During the film, I felt there was great chemistry between the two. They are not lovers or anything. They are just 2 people that have the same affliction, that have the same disease, the same issues, and they both deal with it slightly different. And they both come from different, cuts of a mold of clay. They're different molds, and there's such an actual chemistry between them. Jared Leto does an amazing job. He plays his character with so much heart, and it's just a wonderful, refreshing thing to see. I haven't seen a performance like Jared Leto's in a long time. I can't even think of a movie to compare it to. He does amazing in this movie. Matthew McConaughey, his character starts off with this rugged cowboy. I'm gonna hook up with every chick I can. I don't care what happens. And he's like this badass, do what I want, screw what I want kind of attitude. But Matthew McConaughey is able to have his character evolve throughout the film, and he still carries along some of that attitude with him, but that attitude, he's able to control it, and it helps him get where he needs to get in the movie, get to the point where he's helping people. And at first, you think that this is a money thing, and you can see his character evolving, and it becomes more than just money, more than saving himself. It becomes about saving others, helping others, and it's wonderful to see this character evolve. Again, like Jared Leto's character, Matthew McConaughey's character, very, very great, well performed, great performance, and it's hard to compare it to anything I've seen in quite a while. I don't want to get too far into everything else in the movie. It's in the overall sense of it, it's a great movie to watch and really just open your mind to what people with HIV or AIDS were treated like they were lepers back when they came down with it, and then they're only this type of person. And I'm not going to say any of the slurs on this, but some of those categories they would put people in, and it's very sad. It's how they were treated. It's despicable. And throughout the movie, you see Matthew McConaughey's character, Jared Leto's character, evolving, changing, and they move to a point where they actually help others do things. They forgive, they forget, they help them learn, and it's just wonderful. It's an R-rated movie. It's got some T, it's got some A in there, and you know what? It doesn't feel like that. It feels just like this wonderful story of a man's life who put himself out there and really worked his hardest to save himself, which and then turned into saving others. I really enjoyed this movie. I definitely think you guys should go out there and see this movie. It's a go and buy this movie. It's definitely worth the watch, and yeah, it's definitely worth it. You guys should go pick this one up. So that's it for movie time this week, guys. Remember to click the like, share, subscribe buttons down below. Leave your comments, questions, inquiries in the comment section down below. Let's have a great conversation this week. We'll see you next time.